Yeah, well, good morning. I appreciate Wood TV's coverage and accurate dissemination of information. I think everyone's craving that and appreciate the work that you're doing. Last night, I held a news conference at about 6 o'clock. We had 45 cases of coronavirus that had been confirmed. By the time we went to bed, it was at 53. We know that there is community spread in Michigan. We need more tests. We need more capabilities to get those tests done. And I'm trying to implore the federal government to step up their efforts. Today, I am announcing a ban on bars from operating in the short term, as well as restaurants from providing sit-down inside service. We're encouraging them to transition to a takeaway. We think that this is really important. Social distancing is the most important thing that we can do to avoid community spread of this disease. And every one of us has a responsibility to take our part. This is critical as we've seen the cases continue to grow. We've got 20-year-olds, we've got school-aged children. No one is immune from this. Every one of us can carry it, and that's why we all have to take these efforts to make sure that we are mitigating community spread.
Governor, how long a period of time do you anticipate that ban will remain in effect?
So the order will be available early this morning. You'll have an opportunity to scrutinize it. It will be for a period of weeks, acknowledging that there might be a necessity of extending it. It's too early to say how long this will have to be in place, but it is definitely intended to be temporary, and I am cognizant that this will come with some hardship to businesses and to employees across our state. Just like the school ban, the school closure temporarily is going to create a lot of hardship for parents who are working and who need to make arrangements, or for kids who need to access food. We have 750,000 students in Michigan who get a meal or two at school because they are at the poverty level. And so every one of these decisions I take very seriously. They weigh on me heavily. I know this impacts our economy, but the worst thing we can do is not be aggressive now and watch this last longer and hurt more people.
And finally, Governor, because I'm cognizant that you have a very tight time schedule, talk to me about other potentials or possibilities. I mean, things like malls are still open. Obviously, grocery stores necessarily need to remain open. Do you anticipate there will be further issues?
So we started with making recommendations around assemblages. It turned into an order as we are making decisions based on something that is changing rapidly. They're always centered by what is the best science, what are the facts that we are coping with, what are the ramifications of these decisions, but most importantly, what is in the best interest of the health of the people of our state. And so this order today will be the latest in what I anticipate will continue to be a succession of orders that we have to issue in order to mitigate community spread. If you think that you might have been exposed or you are not feeling well, stay home. If you are in a vulnerable population, you are older or you have medical frailties, call your healthcare provider, share that with them and get advice. If they tell you to get tested, they will tell you how to do that. What we don't want is to overwhelm our emergency rooms and infect them by people just showing up because they think they might be under the weather. For the vast majority of people in our state, if you are a healthy person, you'll feel sick for a couple of weeks. Stay at home, ride it out, take care of yourself, and try not to spread it to anyone else. But if you are in that medically vulnerable population and you think you've been exposed, get on the horn, make the phone call, and get some medical advice from your medical provisioner. It is really important that every one of us wash our hands, stay 6 feet away from others to ensure that we are not spreading this. Because even if you're healthy and you're not a vulnerable person medically speaking, you can be carrying this, and you need to play your part by practicing these social distancing recommendations.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer, thank you so much for your time this morning and letting us in on this newest information.
Thank you.